Hey everybody, this is Vape Mama. Sorry for the 2-second delay. I had to get that last one in before the video started. So far I've had a couple of video fails today, like 4 interruptions and maybe 1 by a ghost. Off the subject, found food heated up on the counter with a spoon ready to eat, and everyone in the house was wondering who does it belong to. Had to search the whole house. No one's here, so we have no idea how the food made it out the freezer, into the microwave, out of the microwave, sat on top of the counter with a spoon, and then covered. We just finished searching the whole house, and there's no one here. So, back to the purpose of this video. The smok. By smok, the Reuleaux. Like I said, I have to do this at such a different angle. It seems like the color is really bad here, but there we go. Nice and close. Okay, so I've already started opening the package. This is my 4th attempt to get this video started and completed. So let's see where we can go from here. Okay, so we're going to open up the box. This open box review. And there it is. Nice, black, and shiny. We're going to take it out. We're going to take all the products out first, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? So there we go. Here's the product, sides, and front. That's really nice. I have a lot I want to say about that, and it's killing me just the weight. And then what do we have? Packaging. Everyone, manufacturers, note, we appreciate when you include this nice foamy packaging in the for the product, because we've all received something damaged in the mail. I've worked with the post office. I know what we do to the mail. You don't want to know. So packaging is very important when sending out the product. Therefore, you still get a nice, clean, uncrunched, unscratched device. So I'm going to take out this nice black foam. And you guys, I always save my boxes for all my products. I save them, and that's how I set them up nice and pretty, because I just like it pretty. Okay, you know, you can always do that and then keep it on display when you're not using it. Okay. Okay, so the contents of the box. There's a battery warning. If you're already doing a mod that gets as advanced as this, you should already know battery safety. Okay, it also comes with instructions, and I have no idea why I get such bad glare on my videos. So I'm going to take this out. Okay, so there is the instructions, the quick guide. We're going to pull out what's behind that next, and you have a USB cord. Now, a couple things that I've already noticed that I really like about this, and I'm going to work backwards from the box. Okay. One of the things I like, okay, we're going to open up the USB cord. It's when you get a USB cord, undo that, and it's nice and long. Nothing like getting the short ones and you're limited to where and how you can charge it. A nice length allows you to charge it and vape at the same time, charge it from your computer, anywhere. It's just nice to have a long cord, okay? Some people don't like it. I personally like it because I'm ADHD and I like to do 10 things at one time. There we go. And like I said, working backwards. We have the instruction manual, which is really cool. And in the instruction manual, in your very first page, it's going to tell you about your mod, right? Your nice little Reuleaux. And I have no idea. I keep trying to get a better angle without getting any glare, and I just can't seem to get that. There we go. So there it is. Okay, there's your picture. And since I can see it and you can't, we're going to go over what it says in the very first page in English. So now you have your mod. You have your 510 spring connector. You have your fire button. You have, which I think is cool and probably very necessary, your ventilation on both sides, ventilation hose. You have a nice decent sized screen. And you have an up and a down button. And which is super cool, micro USB in the front. No more laying your mod down to charge it. No more worrying about if your oil is going to drip or slip. You can sit up and charge this bad boy with your tank on top. I think that's freaking awesome, right? Sit it down and charge. I probably shouldn't have to show you, but you know, plug it in and you can charge. And everything now comes standard with a bypass where you can be charging and smoking. But because this uses, and let me show you, 3 batteries, most likely you just want to have a bunch of extra batteries. So speaking of batteries, this mod here the Reuleaux, whatever. You speak French, call me and tell me how to enunciate it. That's the best I got. And this is by JayBo. This requires 3 18650 batteries. I use EFS. The one I'm going to use today is a 29 mod 35 amp battery. Anyone who uses EFS will recognize it because it's purple. Between this, Samsung, Sony, those are usually the top batteries. EFS is coming around really quick, and this is what an 18650 looks like. It'll tell you that it is a 18650. Some people get caught up in the IMR, INR. That right there is just telling you what type of battery it is. It talks about the round. The R stands for round. I can't remember what the M and the I. But basically, it's just about the shape of the battery. It does not really have anything else to do with the battery other than the shape. Some have flat tops, which more people are using. And you'll see that this is flat, nothing sticking out. I have some old ones where it sticks out. And I think the INRs have the top sticking out. Okay. So, you can see here how to open it. On both sides, it has little grooves on where you can just pull this out. This is held magnetically together. Look, no jiggle. Nothing flimsy about it. Okay, there. So this holds really good. I didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. So I appreciate how well made this is. And then you grab it by the grooves. I have acrylic, so this is a little tedious for me. And you pull it apart. And now what you're going to see is what I really like are the pins inside. If you ever smoke or any other mod are inside connectors or coils. Because if you have one that has coils, make sure you use the little ribbon that comes inside to keep you from messing up the coils inside. But this used little ribbons, or rivets. I'm not sure what the technical term is. I'm sure my niece will comment and let me know. She's the engineer. I just vape. Okay, so in here it requires 3 batteries, and the 2 in the back will be negatives up. Okay, which means the flat circular part is down. That's positive. This is negative, people. The bottom that doesn't have anything on it is negative. And why do I say that? Because I've been asked before. Which side is positive? Which side is negative? Negative, positive, negative, positive. And if it gets really hard for you to tell, because there are some batteries where you can't see it, but I'm pretty sure it has it on here. I don't see my negative or positive because I'm being so funny here. And where is it? There it is. In case you can't see it, right there is where it says positive and negative with such a bad glare. Anyway, just trust me. Positive, negative, people. So my negative is up in the back. So I'm going to get those in real quick like. I wish I can pause this and just get it set up and go back, but apparently that doesn't work on my camera. Okay, I think I have that in. And then in the front, your positive is up. Okay, and if you can see on here, it shows you where your positive is supposed to be. It also shows it behind the batteries. So like I said, this uses 3 batteries. Stick that in there and put that down. Forget the pin pushes down. Okay. So now it's in there, and you're going to see your little screen LED light light up. And I'm going to see if I can just get that glare. I can't seem to ever get my video without a decent glare. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, just kind of stick it out the way, and do what I really like, and put that back together. And this is magnetic, so it goes together really easy. Look at that. And still, you don't have to press hard or anything. The magnet on this is very strong. Okay, this has a little weight with 3 batteries, but what I really love about it, look at that. You can't even see it in my hand. And the button, easy, nothing special, easy. Up and down, up and down, up and down. That's way nice. Okay, one recommendation, usually with these mods, they get scratched really easy. So side note, I get no credit for this. I'm going to throw it out there. Oh, Mighty Skins. They have really awesome skin wraps for a decent price, even for your tank. Please, no one copy my green. If you get anything, please. I do not want to go to the next convention and see everybody with my freaking green. I'm going to be really pissed off if I do. But they do your mods. They have the decorations for the tanks and the mods, and no matter what you have, even if you have a pin, they have a skin for it. So Mighty Skins, I hope I get an email from you guys. Maybe send me something nice. I have like 3 smoke skins, okay, because I'm anal like that. I like to switch out based on my design. I'm a girl. What can I say? Okay, so we have this. All mods typically come on the same way with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was already on because I put the battery in, so I'm going to turn it back on. 2, 3, 4, 5. This has a 200-watt capability. So if you're a beginner, this will be your beginning and your end. Make sure you get a tank that can work with something this powerful. This does go as low as, I believe, 5. I haven't read all the directions on it yet, and maybe I should. But nevertheless, we're going to go through this, and most likely I'm going to have to read up on this throughout the video. But it does have, let's see, you have your power off button. Number 2, let's see, power off. Okay, so we all know the started is 5 times. That's standard with all mods. You have a stealth function, and it says while the device is on, simultaneously hold the fire button, which is here, and the down button, which I haven't figured out what that is yet. But apparently the up is to your left and the down is to your right. And based on this video, you're just going to have to see me push it. I personally don't like stealth mode because it's annoying trying to find it and get my LED back on. That's what that is for. You have your adjustment locks where you can lock it and unlock it. You have your resistance function. While the device is on, simultaneously, thank you, hold the fire button and the up button to enter the resistant lock mode. Okay, it says note such operation should be carried out at room temperature. Anybody dealing with batteries with these mods, you guys should be very aware about batteries getting hot or too cold under temperature that you can possibly have an accident with such a thing. It goes on to a lot of different instructions. Really, I just want to kind of throw my tank on it. I just really want to hit it. You can use various wattage modes. This does take, let's see, it takes nickel, titanium. It's temperature adjusted. It does have a temperature control adjustment on here. And it just goes into all these different variable settings that you can do, which I think is highly cool. It does have a low power alert on it. Atomizer low alert. When the resistance of the atomizer is lower than your 0.1 ohm in voltage regulated mode or lower than a 0.05 ohm in TC mode, the OLED screen will display atomizer low. So this has a lot. I mean, this is almost more advanced for me. I literally have to sit down and go over it because I like to just vape. I typically put it on the setting that I like and then I go. I don't compete. I'm not very good at tricks, but I love vaping in style, right? That's what mamas do. We just like to look cute. Okay, so we now have it on. And first thing it told me is that there's no atomizer in here. I'm going to see. I really got to get this better. We're going to get close and personal, guys. So let's see. So first thing it told me is that there's no atomizer in here. Let me see. See that? Let me see. I'm really bad at this. But you can't see it because of my glare is so awful. But it does say no atomizer. And I'm just going to keep on turning and turning. So this right now is looking for a nickel at 245 Celsius. But I do have a smoke tank. And so I'm going to put that on and see how it reads, right? Now there's a lot of newer tanks that are smaller. I love my smoke. I like bigger, better for me. I would advise anyone who gets a black mod to get a skin, only because as my daughter, my 12-year-old, was so wise. She says, "Mom, it looks like you have a gun. Bang, 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 bang. You're going to get shot smoking like this, or excuse me, vaping like this. Someone's going to get hurt, end up on the news, and some poor cop is going to do life because we were vaping with something that looks like a freaking gun, right?" So look at that. Bang, bang. Choo, choo. Look at the holes in that bad boy in that smoke tank. Okay, so I'm vaping on a smoke. And you can see my TV and all the moving. I apologize for that. So now I'm going to hit the power button. Okay, it recognizes my ohms at 0.21. It's currently set at 200 watts. I would die if I even tried that. So now I'm going to get a chance to learn some of the buttons. So it's, let me see. I haven't gone to settings. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to learn the settings on here because I really don't want to. So if I hold the button down, ooh, it's firing. I don't want it. 1, 2. Okay, so I've gotten used to the smoke tank and I'm used to the menu coming up. So I haven't figured out the menu, but we're taking this down, way down. And what I'm assuming is, to me, it looked like it says tie, like it's reading this as a titanium coil. So I'm probably gonna have to come back and redo my video and figure out how to get this where I want it. 70, 21. Let me see. I'm going to hit this. I'm not sure what the settings are yet. Okay. So whatever it's set at right now. So I'm assuming double button. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's not doing crap because it's at 19. So I couldn't figure it out initially, but if you want to see your wattage, you're going to hit your double buttons, your up and down button at the same time. This is currently at 19 watts and we are not doing anything at 19. So we're going to get this bad baby up. Okay. I believe it was showing me another screen, which I have to get to. So we're going to get this up to, I'm going to go maybe at 70 because this is 3 batteries. And I'm pretty sure at 70, I'm probably going to choke. So don't laugh, people. Don't laugh. It's not nice to laugh at Mother Nature or Vape Mama. I will find you. So right now, I'm just using the down button, which is my right, most likely your left. And I'm just taking it down. Okay, and the buttons are really friendly. I believe you really are going to have to use your instructions to get through all of the setups. It doesn't currently need an upgrade or anything. And let's see. Stealth on, no atomizer. You can rotate your screen, let's say. You're reading this way, you can set your settings to rotate how your screen reads. So now I believe I have this set at 70 and I want to hit it. My tank is smooth with a fresh coil. And this power is at 70. It hits a lot. It's a lot more power behind it, and I'm believing because it is at 3 batteries. But it's nice. It's really, really nice. I have a light oil in here too. I don't have a heavy VG oil in this one. So this is my review on this. I believe it's very friendly to use, very easy to hold. I think that's what I like most about it. It looks good. Based on your lungs, determine on how well you blow smoke. My tank is a smoke tank, so it always makes it look better. I believe this one might have either a triple or quad coil in it. I also have a different one. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put this on. Off my green one. I also have an Aspire and a Matrix, which I'm not going to mess with. What I wanted to do is see if it's going to recognize the change in my coil right off the back, or do I have to hit any special buttons. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit the power button. Don't forget, that was a 0.2. Okay, right off the bat, it shows your seconds on how long you hit, and this is also a 0.2. So I'm going to hit on this at 70. As you can tell, that's a higher VG oil. And what am I using? I have no idea. This says Replicant, a 15 mil. Their flavor, I have to give them some cred. Okay, their flavor, vaping at a high voltage is amazing. At a high wattage is amazing. Some oils will not vape at a high voltage. It pops. So if you find that you are vaping on something over 70 watts and it's popping in your mouth, most likely your VG oil is under 70 or below. So if you have something at 70 and below, I suggest not use something as powerful as this. vape it at maybe a lower wattage. This is what I notice. Or I usually switch out my tanks. I have different tanks. I have an IPv2 that on my lower oils, lowest VG oils, I'll vape at that at maybe a 50 or so. So if you have oil popping in your mouth that I hear a lot, it's not the tank. It's actually the oil. I'm so sorry. So high VG people, definitely 80 and above. Definitely 80 above. I believe Venom Viper. I have some of their oil samples, and they're at 90, and that's freaking awesome. If you want to just vape heavy and blow stupid clouds and get your flavor, I definitely throw credit out to Venom Vapor. So Mighty Skins, if you want to deck out your pimp out your mod, and they do have skins for almost any mods, including pin. If you want high VG oil, I recommend Venom Vapor. They definitely have 90 VG oil to 10 PG. So vaping at a high wattage would probably be the best for all of those, major vapors and those who like to vape at a higher wattage. And then just this flavor, I have other favorites, but I received this sample from Replicant, and it's really good. And I'm not sure if I can even tell you what this flavor is. Note to vendors, when you guys are making out your decorations, it's hard to give you guys credit when we cannot read the label. So I probably would need a flavor card to even tell you what this one is. But once again, amazing flavor, amazing clouds. Look at that. So if you haven't gotten this and you want to look for a sale, hit me up. I can tell you how to find these at a really, really good price. Okay? Love you guys. Vape Mama out. Cheese. Cheese.